Hi everybody, it's Charlotte here. Happy Wednesday. Hope you are doing okay. Today for our art prompt, I'm gonna be making tinfoil stamps. It's fun. There's a lot of trial and error here, so try not to get frustrated. So what you'll need is a few different kinds of paint. I'm using acrylic paint today. These are the colors I've chosen. You'll need a plate or something to put your paint on. Paper, I'm just using regular sketch paper here. A few paint brushes. So we're going to be using the paint brushes for the paint application, but also the edge of them to draw designs in the tinfoil. I find also that like a dull pencil works really well, or if you have a chopstick, or if you have like a specific tool for this, that's great too. A pile of newspaper, just so when you're drawing on the tinfoil, you have like a cushioned surface to do so on, and then a good amount of tinfoil, because like I said, there's lots of trial and error. You might accidentally puncture it, or maybe it doesn't come out the way you want it to, but that's part of the fun, right? It's kind of like unknown. So the first thing we're going to do is take a piece of tinfoil, and we want it to be kind of small. So my first stamp will be about this big, right? So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have it on the newspaper, and it's hard to see on the screen, but this is the super shiny side and this is the matte side. So we're going to draw on the super shiny side. So press it pretty flat, and then take the back of a paintbrush, and then just start to do a design. So on this one, I'm going to do like a bunch of triangles. So you want to press pretty hard because you're going to want it to go through, but not all the way through to the other side. So I'm just going to fill this space with a few triangles. And if you don't want to do triangles, feel free to do any shape you want. Just really kind of getting a pattern going here. Filling in the space. Using a lot of pressure. And then maybe even going over your lines with this dull pencil as well, just to make them a little bit more fine-tuned. Want to be careful not to poke a hole in it. Like that, I just poked a hole, but that's okay. So when you flip it over, you see this pattern that's almost like a stamp. So you take your paints, you don't need very much, just a little bit. So I'm going to start with yellow and blue, which makes green together. And I'm going to paint on the matte side of the tinfoil. So you really want to use a good amount of paint, and you're going to cover the area completely. Maybe I'll mix some yellow in there. You can see how the paint kind of like escapes from the tinfoil, so your application of paint is going to be pretty heavy. Don't be shy. Okay, so when you've got it all covered, you then take it and you flip it onto your paper where you want it. And I like to use a newspaper again. And you want to press pretty hard, like pretty firmly, and spreading it all over so that when you pick it up, you have this cool pattern effect. So you can see that there's more yellow than there is green. So maybe I want to try to do it again over here. Pressing down, trying to get all those triangles to come through into the pattern. You get another effect because it's a little bit less concentrated. So then if you want to go back, and maybe you want to add something else to your design, like maybe you want to add a simple circle, a few simple circles. So I'm going to draw a few circles. So you have a few circles. It's very hard to see on the video, but can you see the circles? Okay, so this time I want to use black. So then painting the circles. Flipping it over. And then pressing down. And you can see they almost kind of look like roses. You can see it a little bit better. So I would recommend doing this and filling your whole page so you can have geometric designs. Maybe you want it to be more like a flower motif. Maybe you want to do a landscape, whatever you want really. Just remember that you're using a lot of pressure when you're drawing on the tinfoil, but not so much that you're breaking it. And then when you're painting on it, you want it to be covered with paint. And then when you're flipping it onto your paper and using the newspaper, you're really, again, using a lot of pressure. So it's like kind of like making your own stamps. We'd love to see what you make, so if you want to post it and tag us at Create Community Studios, that would be really cool. I hope you have fun with this prompt and have a great rest of your day. Thanks.